Thank you, sir. So I'm going to redraw this stuff, or maybe I just go with this immediately because of our time. I'll try to create some 3D animation and show you next time. I'm not sure if we have the time now, but I'm happy to check online if your projector and your class can show me that. Otherwise, I'll come up with a plan when we come next time. Okay, so we want to visualize something here, and I need everyone to pay attention. A rectangular football field, PQRS, is 150 by 80. So this is 150 meters, this is 80 meters. It's rectangular, not parallelogram. This is just the way we draw a three-dimensional stuff. I hope everybody knows that. Hello, talk to me, please. It's just the way a three-dimensional object is drawn. It doesn't mean you're looking at a parallelogram. If you look at it from above, this is what you see. Right? And that stuff is just going to be one dot. The pole. Do you agree? From above, this is what you see. Tiago, confused? Okay. So this will be our P, Q, R, and S. That's a view from above. A view of this field from above. And we've been told that this is 150 meters and this is 80 meters. When you have a 3D problem, your goal is to transform it into 2D. So you need to know where to look, in which direction to observe, so as to see your two-dimensional either rectangle or triangle. Understand? So the first is to look at it from above. Why am I looking at it from above? The first question says find QX. It means from one opposite end to another of the field. So because I'm looking for QS, it means I'm dealing with this plane, the plane, which is the horizontal ground. If I'm dealing with the plane on the horizontal ground, it means I just need to look at it from above. Am I making sense? So from above, this is what we see. Then we can use that in calculating the first question. James, is this clear? So you use Pythagoras theorem because if you're looking for QS we are looking for is this. Why am I using Pythagoras theorem? This is right angle. It's a rectangular field. So it is 90-90, all corners. Okay? So by Pythagoras theorem, remember C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Right? Our C in this case is QS. So I'm going to write QS squared. Are you with me? Others are 150 and 80. Okay? Calculator will do the rest for you. Yes? Press your calculators now. Yes?
117.
Is this correct?
Yes.
I'm not skipping 2 steps because I'm very smart. No. I'm just doing the right thing by showing the detailed necessary step. Understand? So yes, the length QS of the field, in the field, which is diagonal of the field, must be 170 meters long. Okay? The next question, calculate length QT. You see? QT. That's from one end to the flagpole. Not the same plane anymore. This is a plane on the ground, right? This is another plane entirely. They are trying to find this one. Okay? So to find this, you have to think like this. Look, this is my base, the horizontal ground. Right? This is my horizontal ground. Yeah, just make do with this. This is the flagpole. This is what I've been asked to calculate. You agree? The only way you can form a triangle is this. Does everybody see that? If you're talking about from that Thiago's position to this corner, if that is your length of the triangle, if that's one of the length of the triangle, this perpendicular height will be another length. Do you agree? And you only need one more side. The last side must be from this corner to Thiago's position. Hello? You are looking for from the point where Thiago is to this corner up here. You are dealing with triangle. From that point to where he is, you are dealing with one triangle, one side of the triangle. The only logical line you can draw is not here. It's not here. It's down here. All right? If you have this and this, you already draw two lines in the triangle. The third line is automatically connecting this back to the origin. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it doesn't make sense. You can't just calculate or assume any side just because you want to write something on the paper. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it doesn't make sense. You need to be imaginative. I've tried to come up with, I didn't know we can get to this today, but I believe the example should be clear. But I'll come up with some illustration on the computer next time and show you properly. And maybe try to even move the 3D objects around. Then you can see clearly. Does everybody understand it? So, if I'm looking for here, this is where Thiago is. This is the corner. Then I have to deal with this as another side. Right? And if this is one side of my triangle, this is one side of my triangle, I can only get the third side by connecting this back to the origin. And this is what you have found in the previous question. Okay? So let's label it again. This is T, this is S, this is Q. Of course, you have your P and we have your R. This is right angle. Do you agree? So you're looking at another plane entirely. If you understand this, raise your hand, please. Okay, you're looking at another plane entirely. So all we have to do is, we already know this to be 20 meters. We've calculated this to be 170. And then it's easy to get our QT. All right? So, Pythagoras theorem again. Because we know two sides, we need just the third side. Am I right? So Pythagoras theorem again. So B. So we can say again C squared equals A squared plus B squared. That's Pythagoras theorem, right? But our C this time is what? QT. Speak louder and fast, everybody. Our A this time is, anyone could be A or B. So just choose one. 170 maybe. Yeah, you could write QS. Yes, that's how. So we can say QS and QT. So maybe we write that. QS squared plus ST squared. You don't have to write this if you write this. Okay? I personally prefer the second line to the first line. The first line is like when you're taking a baby, Pythagoras theorem, ABC. It's not going to be ABC all the time. The reason for ABC is because the triangle has been labeled triangle ABC. But that's not what you get all the time, at least with your exposure to sine rule and cosine rule. We must be able to label it the way the triangle is. Okay? But of course, we allow you to write that. So now QT squared. I think this will be the only one I will solve. I will give you the rest of the time to do some practice on this if you can. Then next time we'll spend some time also on it. Yes? QS 170. 20. Yes? QT squared. 289. 100, I guess. 400. Confirm? So QT squared. Yes. This will be 319. 29 what? 29 like this? Okay. So QT is the square root of 29300. What's that?
1171 rounded.
171.25. 0.2. Okay, this is already 3 signal figure, so that's 171. Let's say 1 decimal, please. Let's say 1 decimal, please. Of course, the exam will be specified. If not specified, 3 yourself, please. So that's second. The third one says the angle of elevation.